Macron is slapped by his wife. I can't believe this is captured by the cameras. Some sources saying it's fake. This is the jaw-dropping moment. French President Emmanuel Macron is slapped by his wife Brigitte as the pair bickered. The video, captured on Sunday evening at Hanoi airport, shows the plane doors opening to reveal Macron standing inside the aircraft, facing his wife with a stern look. Within seconds, Brigitte's arms pop into view, with both of them raising to Macron's face in what appears to be small blow. The couples then emerge from the aircraft and walk down the staircase, with Macron extending his arm to his wife. But she takes hold of the handrail of the walkway for support instead, potentially due to an explosive argument they had inside.
Something's not right. Have you seen that video of Emmanuel Macron after arriving in Vietnam? And he is just about to emerge from the plane. And it appears that there's an arm that kind of almost pushes him to the face. And that arm looks as though it's the arm of Brigitte Macron. And he obviously looks quite embarrassed. And it looks like as though the doors of the plane open as they were in the middle of a domestic. It's really interesting because these are the people who are leading the world. These are the people who are supposed to be the role models of the world. Was that an incident of domestic violence that we just witnessed? It did not seem like a friendly gesture. It seems like this hand came out of nowhere and just like either smacked him on the face or something. And then moments later, he walked out of the plane in Vietnam, followed by Brigitte Macron. And it's really interesting because the internet has allowed us to see just who is leading us, because there was always this myth that the people who are leading us are some sort of, I don't know, above everything else. But it clearly seems like some sort of domestic issue going on there. I don't know. What do you think?
The trending video of Emmanuel Macron being hit by his wife, Brigitte Macron, in Vietnam. You won't believe this. So there is this video of Emmanuel Macron maybe arguing with his wife. They were in the plane. They were in the heat of argument before the door opened and everyone started taking the videos. And that is when we witnessed the hand of Brigitte Macron landing on the face of Emmanuel Macron very hard. I am sure he felt that one. They had no idea that the door is going to open at that time. So when the door opened, journalists were there with the cameras taking the videos, and that is when we witnessed. So Emmanuel Macron was so embarrassed and so ashamed. He had no idea what to do. So they just walked out of the plane pretending, smiling that everything is fine, thinking that nobody has seen what Brigitte Macron just did to Emmanuel Macron. But everybody saw everything. Well, some people that just think that maybe the wife was just wiping the powder thing on the nose so that everybody will not notice or anything like that. But the hand was so hard. It just came landing on the face, and Emmanuel, it was painful. I can tell that it was very painful.
The French president wife should have been a face. Now, child, now don't get me wrong. If that was the other way around, it would be, we already know, chaotic, very chaotic. I'm pretty sure, like I'm talking about it, a lot of people are talking about it. It's going to be trending and, they're probably going to address it or not. But we already know that little shove, he done something, they got into it, or he probably didn't do anything. There's something going on with her and she just reacted the way she reacted. But no lie, y'all saw his face when they opened the door and he realized, like, people caught that. Like, when walking down the steps, I didn't show y'all that part, but she looked like she's angry about something. And he trying to play it cool, as he should, because he's the president of, French or whatever. You got to try to play certain things off. But that was publicly seen. Like, child, we already know. With a situation like that, something happened before they opened them doors. And she said, look, watch this. Did y'all see that? What y'all think? Let me know in the comments.
Have you guys seen this clip of the president of France getting shoved in the face by his wife? Now I want to talk about this just real quickly because if a man did this to a woman, it would be the biggest uproar and the end of the world, the end of his career and all sorts. But when a woman does it to a man, ain't no thing but a chicken wing, right? No, guys, like, fair is fair, right? This should not be allowed at all. That is like an arrestable offense. That is assault. I don't care what gender you are. And also, there is somewhat of a controversy over that exact topic anyways, but still, regardless, I just want to go into like the comment section of this original post and show you what people have been saying. Here are some of the top comments, and I agree with them. And actually, it's quite interesting that the comments can be more entertaining than the actual video, and that they raise some really good points and a discussion that we should be having as humans, both male and female alike, and any other genders. Just let me know in the comments what you guys think, and make sure to follow for more news like this.
Did Brigitte Macron, the spouse of the French President Emmanuel Macron, just punch her husband in the mouth in public? So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what is going on here. I can't really explain it, but I want you to see this clip and help me out in the comments. Now, this is a clip recorded during the French President Emmanuel Macron's visit to South Asia. He went on this South Asian tour with his spouse, Brigitte Macron. And when the plane door opened, this incident was caught on camera inadvertently. I mean, you can't see the whole picture, but I think you will see enough from this to reach a conclusion. Like I said, I don't know what it is, so I will need you to help me out in the comments and tell me what actually happened here. Take a watch. It wasn't a very complete picture, but from what I could see there, it did look like a very clear and deliberate punch to the snout. And later on, as they were walking down the stairs of the plane, you could see that she deliberately ignored his hands. Anyway, these are just my thoughts. You saw the pictures that I saw. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching.
Did you guys see what happened between Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, and his wife, the first lady? It seems like they were fighting, and it was caught on tape. Here it is. They had just arrived in Vietnam when this happens. So at first, Emmanuel Macron's office denied the authenticity of images from this incident, but eventually they admitted that it was, in fact, real, but said it wasn't a fight or anything like that. It was, quote, a moment of closeness. It seems like they're downplaying this, but it seems very obvious that they were fighting. What do you guys think?
Scandal in France as a physical fight between the first couple is caught on camera. Emmanuel Macron and his wife Brigitte had landed in Vietnam at the beginning of their Southeast Asian tour. When they were about to get off of the plane, a little altercation between the couple was caught. As you could see in that video, it appears that Brigitte Macron, or somebody who happened to be wearing the exact same color jacket, appears to shove the president of France in the face. Now, the French president's office is downplaying this, saying that it was like a moment of togetherness between the couple, almost saying it was basically them playing around. But if you watch that video closely, you can see that President Macron appeared to be pretty taken aback by what had just happened, and he was not pleased. This video, of course, has gone super viral. Everyone is talking about it. After watching it, let me know what you think. Do you think it was a playful moment between husband and wife, or was it a little bit of aggression?
Thank you for watching Great Minds Blacks.